Hello, Kinder Scientists. Miss Hutchinson here in my backyard for our last science lab of the year. Can you believe it? Summer is just around the corner. So for this last lab activity, I thought we would do something just for fun. I have a great activity for us today called milk fireworks. It's pretty easy to do at home, so let's check our materials, go over the steps, and then you can see my demonstration and follow along with me. First, let's take a look at our materials. The materials you will need are milk of any variety, a dinner plate or shallow bowl or container, food coloring, hopefully 4 different colors, dishwashing soap, and a few cotton swabs. You've seen the material list, and let me show you what I'm working with. I've got a container of milk. I didn't have the right kind of dinner plate or bowl, but I found this aluminum container, so I'm going to use this as my dinner plate or bowl, excuse me. I've got 4 food coloring options. I've got a few cotton swabs on hand, and I've got my soap. You won't need very much, but I have my big bottle out here just so I'm ready. All right, so we have all of our materials gathered. Let's double check the steps to do this on your own at home, and then we'll do a demonstration. So let's check our procedure. Procedure 1. Pour enough milk into your plate or bowl to cover the bottom to a depth of about 1/4 inch and let it settle. 2. Add 1 drop of each of the 4 food colors close together in the center of the milk. 3. Using a clean cotton swab, dip one end into the center of the milk and observe what happens. Don't stir the mixture, just dip the cotton swab into the milk. 4. Flip the cotton swab over and add a drop of dishwashing soap to the clean end of the cotton swab. 5. Place the soapy end of the cotton swab into the middle of your milk and hold it there for 10 to 15 seconds and observe what happens. 6. Try placing the soapy end of the cotton swab in different places in the milk to see what happens. All right, we've checked our procedure, so I'm just going to go ahead and get started. Let me angle my camera down so you can see what I'm doing. All right, so step 1 is to pour your milk into your plate or bowl, just enough to cover the bottom with about 1/4 inch of milk. That looks pretty good. Put my measuring glass off to the side. So I've got my container of milk. Okay. The next step says to add 1 drop of each of your 4 different food colors. So, and kind of group them together near the center of the milk. So I'm going to do that. There's 1. 2. 3. There we go. And 4. All right, so they're all grouped there in the center of my milk, ready and waiting. So I'm going to take a clean Q-tip, cotton swab, nothing on it, and I'm just going to see what happens if I put this clean Q-tip right in the middle. I don't want to stir my milk. I don't want to move it around too much. Is anything really happening? Do you see those dots moving? Not really. Nothing's going to happen. Now, I'm going to put some soap on this end. What do you think's going to happen? Any guesses? Interesting. Let's see what happens when I put a little bit of soap just on the end of my cotton swab. Just enough to get a little drip of soap on there. Kind of mix it in so it doesn't go anywhere. All right, last chance to make a prediction. Now that I've got some soap on my cotton swab, what do you think is going to happen? Let's find out. Can you see what's happening? Whoa. Can you see what's happening? I'm barely even moving my cotton swab, and this food coloring is going everywhere. Look at that. Pushed all the way out to the sides like a firework. And I think you now know where this demonstration got its name. All right, so it's that simple. If you wanted to make it a little bit different right at home, you could reset and you could try putting the food coloring in different spots in your milk. You could try taking your Q-tip with the soap on it and pushing in a different area in the milk rather than right in the center and see what happens. Isn't that so fun? All you need is milk, soap, and a cotton swab, and you can make fireworks right at home. So boys and girls, that's it for our last science lab of the year. Can you believe it? I hope you have a wonderful, safe, and fun summer. And until I see you again, stay curious, little scientists.